Well, this morning I'm joined by political strategist and analyst. He is also a member of the APC. He is Chief Audu Agadaga. Good morning, Chief Audu Agadaga. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's been a pretty long time since we had you on the show.
Yeah, good morning, my brother Sam.
Yes.
It's really a while, So good to be on your show, and good morning to our viewers across the globe.
Yes, thank you very much. So let's kick it off. The former governor of your state, Adams Oshomole, is a very bold, blunt, and vocal man. He's a man
Yes,
who doesn't hide his emotions. And we saw
absolutely.
that at play this week. And after all, of his vocal complaints about this issue, it appears that he won this round. Now, let's go back to what exactly do you think is at play here? Why do you think Akpabio and some key members of the Senate want to change the rules to favor themselves and perhaps cut out certain other people, like even Oshomole himself?
Okay, thank you once again. You see, there is one beautiful thing about Comrade Adams Aliyu Oshomole. He has been one man who has been vocal, and have always stayed his or stand his ground, on issues right from his days as Labour leader, and even as a governor of Edo State when, as at that time, Edo was in the opposition. You always hear Adams Aliyu Shomole's voice all the time, So, and that also played out again in the floor of the Senate when he stood his ground against changing the rules. Like as rightly said, Senator David Mann, former Senate President, had his own opportunity, but he didn't temper with the rules, So if the rules have favored the Senate President, for me, I think I support Senator Adams Aliyu Shomole's stand on allowing the rules to remain, because according to the Nigerian Constitution, it's clear that the nominating or electing the Senate President of the Nigerian Senate is the powers of the senators who are going to be on the floor of the House. I think 109 of them. So I think Senator Adams Elishomole stood his ground in a positive way, and at the end of the day, he got it right, and he won the round.
So,
That's
so
a good one.
basically,
That's a good one.
are you very
So
sure? Are you very sure that?
So everything must be democratically done.
Are you sure that this is a case of Oshomole winning this round, or the president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, refusing not to fight because he feels that he may not be able to win this one?
My brother, I don't really know, but for me, I strongly believe that no matter what it is, if before you start a fight, or even if you want to fight, you will look at the fight to see if it will be favorable to you or if it will not. You understand? And whether we like it or not, this one was very obvious that we cannot do. The Senate. For me, as a layman, I'm not a senator, I'm not a legislator, so I believe that the Senate cannot do a rule that would be contrary to what we already have in our 1999 Constitution. So I think that whether the Senate President would have fight or would have not, don't have any stand in this, because whether you like it or not, if you check it very well, you will discover that those rules that they wanted to install in their Senate House, whatever, would have probably go contrary with the 1999 Constitution of our country. So Senator Adams Aliyu Oshomole actually did the right thing.
Okay. Well, let's move on quickly, because while they were fighting in the Senate chambers, something else was happening at the APC, the Progressive Governors Secretariat. One, some 20 governors reportedly met, and they removed Uzodinma as chairman, and they said, Peter Mba should take on that particular position. And then the next day, about 18 other governors then met to pass a vote of confidence on Governor Hope Uzodinma. So what it means at the moment is that there is a visible divide within the Progressive Governors Forum of the APC. How do we explain that a party that is in power, a party that a lot of people say has a master political strategist in the mix, how do we say that that same party now has two governors forum factions divided against itself?
Okay, you see, most times, that's why I used to say when the ship is over full, probably most times there might be room that it might, and it might not, aside. Now, for the issue of having a divided Nigerian APC or Progressive Governors Forum, for me, I would say Senator Opuzodima have done well as the chairman of that forum, because since he became chairman of that forum, APC have had a lot of governors leaving their parties and joining the All Progressive Congress Governors Forum. So, like some people will say, that it's like he's a power tussle between himself and the former governor of Rivers State, because Senator Opuzodima is supporting Simialai Fubara to run for a second term. For me, which I feel that it is not supposed to be, because Senator Simialai Fubara has his right to run for a second term as governor of Rivers State, because he is qualified and the constitution gave him the 100% right to do so. And everybody has his right to support whoever he deems it fit to support. And I don't see that to be an issue at all. To say there is financial infraction, every governor of financial misappropriation, every governor is a controller of resources in their state. So for me, I was happy to see that 18 governors came out to support or to give a vote of confidence in the leadership of Senator Opuzodima. I personally,
Are you very sure that those 18 governors are genuine?
Hello?
I said, are you sure that those 18 governors are genuine, or they're simply just trying to manage the situation?
We will wait and see, but I think that this happening in the period or in an electionary period for us as a party, it is not too ideal. I think for me, like I already said, the master strategist must wade into this matter as soon as possible to see that our governors forum are united. There is no division, because a couple of months from now, we are heading into an election. Not just an election, it's a general election across the country. And having division in the governors forum, for me, it won't be an ideal thing for us as a party. So I believe that, I wouldn't know if it's genuine or not, but at least we have seen it played out already yesterday. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and see what comes out again. At least today's another day, so we are waiting to see if another 18 governors will go and endorse the proposed leadership of, Governor Umbao. So
one interesting thing you said earlier was that when a ship is over full, there is the tendency that it may sink. At this point, do you think that the APC may most likely implode soon because of the growing numbers of governors that you have?
Yes, outside the growing numbers of governors. Before now, people say the more the merrier. But my brother, the truth of the matter is this: most times when they are more, having the ability and the leadership power to curtail everybody becomes a problem, because many people can shy away from the truth. But I personally, I'm someone who I say things the way it is. There are issues everywhere. Across almost all the states in Nigeria today, if you put your ear on the ground, you will see that the issue of consensus for election, the forthcoming election, is causing serious problems in almost all the states in the country, in our party. So there are issues, and I wish and I pray that we are able to resolve these issues. And many of these issues are coming in because too many interests are involved, So many persons will contest election. Governors have their own people that they feel should be elected to continue to support their government. So you find that the interests are wide, and if not properly taken care of, it will become a disaster. So for me, I believe that as a party, we should find a resolution mechanism as soon as possible to curtail this matter, because there is no time. Before you know, now we are done with our primaries, and if we are unable to solve this issue, it becomes a problem. So that is it.
And let's talk about you earlier. You also referenced Nyesom Wike,
Yes.
and being the shadow behind the Uzodinma crisis. Do you think Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the FCT, is a disruptive force within the Tinubu administration and within the APC itself?
I didn't get your question correctly.
I said, do you think that Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the FCT, who some people have rumored is behind the attempt to remove Uzodinma as PGF chairman, and also, trying so many other things, do you think he is a disruptive force within the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC?
When you say destructive force, I don't know.
Disruptive.
The truth of the matter is this: everybody in the APC have the capacity to deliver. So in the last presidential election, yes, we cannot shy away from the truth. It was the only governor at that time that delivered his state in the south, if I'm not mistaken, for the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But be that as it may, that was then when he was governor, and now other governors are in charge. I believe that what one can do, another one can do. We will do better. So the truth of the matter is this: everybody is important. As far as you are supporting the president of Nigeria, you are important. As a governor, you are important. Even as a citizen, you are important, because whether I like it or not, everybody contributes to the vote of Mr. President.
But do you think? Okay. But don't you think that we are getting to a point where Mr. President may have to choose between Nyesom Wike and party loyalty? Especially to original members, hardline members of the APC.
Yeah, of course, I agree with you, because for somebody like me, as a member of the All Progressive Congress, I believe that for how the governor has appreciated the FCT minister, I believe that by now he ought to have the camp to come and join the APC, So, because for me, I believe in the power of opposition, because when there is opposition drives democracy, So being in the PDP and putting your leg in the APC and dragging the APC, like what I believe. As a member of the PDP that he is, I expect him to put up a governorship candidate from the PDP to contest with the governorship candidate of the APC, So because as a party, it is, for me, I don't believe that it is an ideal thing for an outsider who is not a member of your party to have a say of who becomes your governorship candidate of your party. Is a disaster that will wait to explode, because if a non-party member start to get that room to choose a candidate for your party, automatically it means the party is now liberal, or is now open to anybody to exercise whatever they like. It is the party members who are card-carrying members of the party that ought to have the say to pick their candidate that should represent their party. So, like for the FCT minister, yes, for me, I appreciate him for constantly supporting the president. And what I would like is on the president to have returned that same gesture.
So the president does not owe Wike anything.
Politically relevant in the scheme of things in Nigeria today.
So the president doesn't owe Wike anything. Is that what you're implying?
No, you do for me, I do for you. I can't balance now.
Agreement is agreement, but
agreement. Now, the slot of the FCT minister, you should know how powerful that slot is.
But
the FCT minister is automatically a governor of his own. So if you work for me, and I appreciate you, I think we have done for ourselves. So now, for the issue of the governor of Rivers, I personally, this is my opinion. I believe that for me, I am supporting Senator Similaye Fubara to take the ticket of the APC and run for governor of Rivers State. Then I also support the FCC minister to pick a governorship candidate from the PDP, where he's the how do you call them again? Where is the leader of the party? Let him pick a governorship candidate from that party and contest with Sasimi Alefubara, who may I believe that, or I think that the APC should give their ticket. Let them contest. So
do you think Fubara has what it takes?
Of a party, then we congratulate him.
Do you think Fubara has what it takes to win?
See, let me tell you something. I think I was in River State 2 months ago, and my stay in River State was like for a week. And me, as a politician, I try to interact. I interact with people in any area that I go. And I can tell you for free, Sim Alaye Fubara has the people. Sim Alaye Fubara already have the sympathy of the people with him.
Sympathy. But sympathy doesn't
mean that we, the APC, will galvanize more votes in River State by having Fubara in the ticket, in the ballot for the governorship.
Okay, but I spoke to somebody from River State this week, Tonye Bakanista, and Tonye said, see, Sim doesn't stand a chance against Wike within the APC because he doesn't even have the structure. He doesn't even in his ward, he and the APC chairman of his ward are not in great terms. So how exactly do you think Fubara will be able to pull this off against Wike, who holds enormous influence within the party too?
Okay, you see, they say different stroke for different folks. I, as a party man, for me, I cannot be a member of the APC and I'll be hailing another person from another party to be my leader. It's not possible. If I need to hail someone from the PDP to be my leader and say it's taking, if today in River State, the APC in River State by themselves hand over their structure of the River State APC to a man from the PDP, is shooting themselves in the foot, because whether you like it or not, tomorrow, because whatever we do, we look at tomorrow. Tomorrow, they will all come back to regret it, because as a party man, you should stick to your party. To say that a man from the PDP owns the structure of APC, it doesn't sound, for me, it doesn't sound normal.
It doesn't
sound normal, because one man cannot control two party. I have never seen, what's anti-party? What is the reason of anti-party? Anti-party is you leaving your party to do something from another party. So if at the end of the day, you as a party man submit yourself to a man in another party, automatically you have lost your party structure to another man. One man cannot control two parties. It's not possible.
Do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will most likely dump, in that context as it has often been used, dump Wike after 2027?
Well, I can't really tell, because the president of Nigeria is a very liberal man. He's a man who believes in accommodating everybody. You saw what happened in 2023, where all odds were against him, and because of those he had known, they came out and was elected as president in 2023. So I can't really say for that of Mr. President, but for me, like what I have rightly said, the president, Wike did his part as the governor of River State, delivered River State for Mr. President 2023, and I believe that the president has graciously returned that gesture by making him the governor of the Federal Capital Territory. So you do for me, I do for you. And for me, I don't think that Wike too is going to be ungrateful in 2027. So, but for the issue, for me, I'm particular about the issue of saying that a man in the PDP is handling the structure of APC. For me, it's not normal. It's not normal. So, whether Mr. President we do away with Wike in 2027, I don't see that, because I believe that Mr. President and the FCC minister have a relationship.
Okay.
You understand? So, but my own is this: the FCC minister should allow APC in River State to do their thing, even if they are not going to be picking Fubara as the governorship candidate. The FCC minister should pick his candidate from the PDP and contest whoever the party APC picks in River State for the governorship election.
All right. there's been a lot of talk about the APC. Some people are not happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In fact, I recall that recently, when some persons, did a rating, they said his midterm rating stands at about 37%. They said about 43% of Nigerians are not happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's performance so far. You're an APC chieftain in Edo State. I want you to be blatantly honest and tell us, when you talk to ordinary people who are not outrightly members of the APC, what do they tell you about this administration?
Well, I think the major issue that I see that Nigerians are really complaining about is the removal of fuel subsidy, and whether we like it or not, even as a member of the APC, we too, we feel the heat as well. But I believe that maybe as time goes on, all these things will normalize. Remember in 2014, the then president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, almost make an attempt to remove the fuel subsidy because everybody believes that fuel subsidy is a scam and is used by a very few Nigerians to rid this country of what we are supposed to be getting. Whether we like it or not, I believe that even when we want to blame Mr. President, majority of the blame should go to our governors, our senators, our House of Rep members, and our local government chairmen. My brother Sam, it's my interest you. I don't even say it's my interest you know this thing, that this administration has financially favored governors and local government chairmen, including senators and House of Rep members. I think what we need to do as a people is to actually sit down. Rather than all pushing the blame to Mr. President, we should hold our governors, our senators, House of Rep members, local government chairmen accountable. These people have been getting a lot of money from the center. Now, what are they using it for? I was on social media, I think 4 days ago, when I saw that a local government, for the very first time, I don't know if they've been doing it before, but for the very first time, I saw a local government doing empowerment program, sharing keke napep for citizens or indigenous of that local government. For the very first, that shows that local governments have been so empowered financially during this administration since 2023. So now, we need to actually extract how much has these people gotten and what have they been able to use them to do all through this period for almost 4 years. The removal subsidy, we all know that increased money that goes to the governors and local government chairmen. So I think while we are thinking of probably complaining about Mr. President, let us look at what he has been giving to governors and local government chairmen. Let's compare it with what they have done in their various states. You understand? So because the governors and local government chairmen have been bigger beneficiaries of the removal of subsidy, because we as citizens, true, we are feeling it, because you can imagine my friend bought a food tank yesterday, was 7,000. He bought food tank for 120,000. Ordinarily, that car was supposed to be for like 30,000. But now the money is available. Our governors and local government chairmen using this money rightly, that is what we need to look at.
So all the blame should not go to the president.
Absolutely.
It should be shared.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you think this displeasure over removal of fuel subsidy, because before I let you go, do you think this displeasure over the removal of fuel subsidy, do you think it will come back to affect the APC and its chances in 2027?
Yeah, no, but at least we can actually point out to a lot of things that the government of the president have been able to arrange on ground. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, Nigerians are really feeling some heat. Yes, you cannot take that away as the honest truth. There are heats everywhere, but I just believe that it will heal. I just believe that maybe probably this particular period is a period for us to actually, sacrifice, and in no distant time, Nigerians will start to feel the gains. Right. Truly, there is serious heat. Nigerians are feeling like even me as a member of the APC as well. So but I just believe that since it got a president attempted in 2014 and a president had come to remove it in 2023. So let's just hope and see that, yes, things normalize
All
in
right.
Nigeria.
0805 Let's take just 2 3 calls because we still have another guest to bring on. I've been speaking with Chief Aldu Agadaga, chieftain of the APC from Edo State. 0805 5888 192 0805 5888 192. That is the number to call. Please do not flash, just call straight away. Well, Tijani Olawale Ismail on Facebook is saying it is sure that last President Tinubu will dump Wike at the end because he's just using him to achieve his aim in destroying the opposition party where Wike has a say, and that is the PDP. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning, Comrade Sam. How are you? This is Comrade Yusuf.
Comrade Yusuf, good morning to you, Comrade.
How are you, sir?
Great. Yes, it has. Thank you.
To our guest, he has said a lot of things, but when he was concluding, he said the president, you cannot blame only the president for all is happening. That we have to blame the governor, the senator, the rep, and then the local government chairman. Fine, quite agree. But he himself knows or knew that these people are not reachable. And in the reality of that, if you cannot reach them, the president actually has the also weak. So with the declare a state of emergency where we have problems, he said we have problems. If we can't do that, financial backlash on whoever governors that refuse to do the need to, because federal government gives them that money and they know what it goes to them. And if they cannot use the money being given to them, because the majority of all those governors, like you said, are just playing with our money. They just do things the way they want with our money. I will quite agree with him, but say presidency has that power to at least to address that issue. Individual cannot do it. We start protesting now. It's going to be another thing. He himself, he knows that protest, before we realize it comes to another thing. Now we cannot do it then, and the federal government gives them that money. If I have to send my child to go and buy me something and he manages the money, I should know what to do. That's the bottom truth. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Yusuf, there for tonight. Okay. Wait to 192. I have got this lengthy comment on Facebook. So let's take this call first. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Peter calling from Apapa.
Peter from Apapa. Good morning, Peter. Let's have your thoughts quickly.
I've been listening to the conversation. And the only thing I don't used to feel in this country is that we don't like to say the truth. When once somewhere, maybe we are getting something to take care of our family or whatever, we don't really like to say the truth. When Jonathan tried to remove subsidy or whatever in 2012, he said 2014, but rather in 2012, I think I remember January 1st, there was problem by then. A lot of people, even including the president, condemned the act. Now, I now agree that he removed the subsidy. When he removed the subsidy, is it wasting that they're ready? He said he gave money to somebody to do something. They are not doing the right thing. What are you supposed to do? Is there no any longer process any longer? You say with me, can we go to why to go to my state government to go and tell them they are not doing right? And when they are giving them the money, is it want to do something for us? Is it when they were giving them that money that all of them now begin to change to APC to join the party? What are we talking about? Let's tell ourselves the truth. If they want something to be good, you should go to the people who give money, either governor, big government, penalize them.
All right.
And tell them they are not doing the right thing. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Peter. All right, Chief Audio Agadaga, thank you very much for being a part of the show this morning. We have to let you go.
My brother.
But
I think before I go, you
yes.
see, the truth of the matter is this: we all agree that there is increase in the IGR, or the fact that go to every state governors and local government chairman. Yes, I don't know if the Constitution empowers the executive council of the federal government to sanction anybody, a state governor that has immunity as well. I think what I believe that should happen is most of this monthly allocation that goes to these people are published. I think so. I think I've seen majority. I even have the budgetary for senators and House of Reps. That's the reason. That's what even giving me the mind to speak and say these people have gotten enough. And I believe that in their local areas, people should be happy that yes, so and so person is representing me somewhere. So and so person is representing me because it's bringing what the government has allocated for our area. You understand? So I just believe that the citizens have a very big role to play in this matter. They have a very big role to play because now many of these information are on social media and we can access them. You understand? So it's for us to always call these people to order because, yes, if you don't do well, in another 4 years will come and you will seek the people's support again. So if you don't do well, and we know that yes, you got a lot of money that you didn't do, and then people will vote against you. Because I, for one, as a member of the All Progressive Congress, I believe that Nigerians deserve a better life. I believe that Nigerians should be happy. I'm a Nigerian, outside political party. I'm a Nigerian. And whatever happens, positive or negative, affects me as well. So it affects me positively if it's happening positively, and definitely will affect me negatively if it's happening negatively. Like today, we are buying 4,400. I am buying as well as a member of the All Progressive Congress. You know, so like I said before, it's not funny for anybody in the country, but I just believe that if everybody that gets resources from the federal government uses it properly, it will affect all of us positively rather than playing politics all the time.
All right. Thank you very much, Chief. Chief, thank you very much, Chief. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Bye.